The second segment of the Hot 7 TV Nightly News is brought to you with the kind compliments of the St. Lucia Football Association.
Thank you for staying with us. The staff of the Consumer Affairs Department are now better equipped to serve the needs of the populace following a training held on Friday, July 7th. Hosted at the department's office in Central Castries, the program sought to build institutional knowledge amongst participants in order for them to do their jobs more effectively. Queen Sajist was present at the gathering and filed this following report.
The dawning of a new era in the Consumer Affairs Department in the Ministry of Commerce began on July 7th. In an effort to sensitize staff on relevant developments in the commercial sector, the department hosted a training program to emphasize the importance of legal processes and structures. The session also focused on equipping the department's employees with the necessary tools and understanding to adapt to industry changes as the sector continues to transform. Facilitators of the initiative noted that it was timely due to adjustments such as post-COVID price increases of goods and services. In the aftermath of the pandemic, consumers are questioning whether or not they are getting a fair deal from suppliers. These issues form the basis for Friday's training, according to commerce officials. The training also served to empower staff to educate buyers on the rights they have. With the additional knowledge, the workers are expected to be better placed to help consumers make sound decisions. Acting Director for CAD, Wendy Frederick, urged consumers to utilize the avenues available to them at the department in order to resolve their issues expediently.
What we want to do is to empower our staff to understand what their roles, their responsibilities are, and to make them have a deeper understanding of the Consumer Affairs Department so that we can be empowered to be able to represent the consumers effectively. Because we want consumers to know that there's an avenue for redress when they're not satisfied. They can come to the Consumer Affairs Department where they can lodge their complaints, and then we carry out investigations on their behalf. So if they're not satisfied, we have the Consumer Affairs Department where they can come in.
Chief trainer for this program, Dylan Norbert Inglis, added his voice to the need for public servants to understand their assignments given the recent amendments to the Consumer Protection Act. The piece of legislation, which was passed in 2021, seeks to provide for the promotion and protection of consumer rights in relation to the supply of goods and the provision of services. Norbert Inglis noted that when workers understand this important information, consumers are the beneficiaries.
Well, as we know, the Consumer Protection Act was passed in 2016. There was a need for robust amendments to the Act, and as a result, we had the passing of the Amendment Act in 2021. The Amendment Act essentially repealed the first three parts of the initial Act, and replaced it with some more robust processes and explanations as to the course of action for consumers who are aggrieved. So today, having commenced the Act at the beginning of this year, today we're having a short workshop with the staff so they appreciate some of the changes, what the rights of the consumers are, and the process by which an aggrieved consumer can seek recourse through this new mechanism.
Ultimately, it is a goal of the department to enhance the relationship between buyers and sellers. Reporting for the Hot 7 TV News, I am Quinn Sehi.
The St. Lucia Tourism Authority is currently running a campaign to highlight local eateries for the benefit of residents and visitors alike. Food enthusiasts will get an opportunity to indulge in a culinary adventure that will enable them to explore the creativity of St. Lucian chefs. Eldris Charles gives us the details.
Foodie Fortnight is the St. Lucia Tourism Authority's initiative geared at introducing local eateries to the wider population. Gastronomic tourism is a growing industry, and in an effort to capitalize on the anticipated influx of visitors for Carnival, the activity will run from the 1st to the 15th of July. Participating restaurateurs will get the opportunity to highlight their unique take on local recipes, as well as their signature culinary creations. The objective of this initiative is to encourage residents and visitors alike to explore the island's Epicurean offerings while discovering the unique flavors of St. Lucian cuisine.
So the St. Lucia Tourism Authority introduced what we have dubbed St. Lucia Foodie Fortnight, and that is in partnership with the restaurants across St. Lucia. And what Foodie Fortnight tends to do, it really tends to highlight the culinary scene of St. Lucia, and we're using Carnival as a backdrop for that. July is a peak month. Of course, we will see an influx of visitors for Carnival, and so we wanted to ensure that the restaurants are getting the support and that economic benefit of visitors coming through the destination. So St. Lucia Foodie Fortnight, it started on the 1st of July and it will run until the 15th of July. And it really gives an opportunity for the restaurants, whether on resort or locally, to have that opportunity to be featured, where people can come in and sample foods or just relax and indulge.
According to Jermaine Georges, PR manager for the SLTA, St. Lucia Carnival 2023 will provide the perfect backdrop to highlight the food offerings of the island. The focus will be on immersing oneself in the St. Lucian cultural experience, and what better way to make that complete than with food. Persons wishing to indulge in the journey of culinary discovery that is Foodie Fortnight are encouraged to visit the website stlucia.org/Foodie Fortnight for more information and a list of participating restaurants.
Well, through the St. Lucia Hospitality and Tourism Association as a partner, and the Restaurant Association as well, we've reached out to the various restaurants who are interested in participating. Some of them offer specials. So when you go onto the website, you can see which restaurants are participating and which ones are offering specials so that you can benefit from that. So again, the website is stlucia.org/Foodie Fortnight.
Reporting for the Hot 7 TV News, I am Eldridge Charles.
In a move to display the island's tourism product, the St. Lucia Tourism Authority hosted the St. Lucia North America Annual Showcase at the Royalton Hotel on Friday, July 7th. The aim was to facilitate partnerships between international tour operators and local tourism stakeholders.
St. Lucian tourism stakeholders met with international tour operators at the Royalton Hotel on Friday, July 7th for the 8th Annual St. Lucia North America Tourism Showcase. The showcase will run from July 6th to the 10th and will provide an opportunity for international airlines and destination management personnel to meet with St. Lucian partners and get first-hand knowledge of what the destination has to offer their clientele. Included in the gathering were representatives from all corners of the tourism industry, from destination management companies to accommodation providers and even adventure and other tour operators. According to Jermaine Georges, PR manager for the SLTA, the event will allow international tourism stakeholders to form partnerships with their counterparts in the destination in an effort to formulate the most effective marketing strategy for the island.
The 8th annual ceremony for the North America St. Lucia Showcase got underway on Friday. And what Showcase does, it really gives an opportunity to buyers and sellers of tourism products and services in St. Lucia. So from the international markets, we do have airlines, we do have tour operators, we do have travel agents who are here exploring business opportunities and really seeking out what is in store or what can be on the market in the immediate as well as the long term. This is the 8th annual, like I mentioned, and Showcase has continued to really help us position St. Lucia. It really gives us a voice in the marketplace through the operators and the business clientele, and we're very grateful for that. And through them, we continue to help to position St. Lucia for the brand and for the value that St. Lucia offers.
The event will focus on packaging vacations in such a way that the tourist dollar will permeate every corner of the nation's economy. As such, every aspect of the sector will be promoted as a means of ensuring that no operator is left behind.
The benefit is far-reaching because often vacations are sold as packages. So, for example, adventure would be included as part of a package, or you want to directly sell accommodation, tours, etc. So the buyers come and they explore these opportunities with the vendors to create more opportunity within the marketplace, which is mutually beneficial to both of them. So this showcase is an opportunity for the buyers and sellers to build relationships, build partnerships, and to really monetize the value of St. Lucia in the marketplace.
Reporting for the Hot 7 TV News, I am Eldridge Charles.
The first call for applications for the MSME loan grant facility has been oversubscribed. The EC $10 million program, which is a combination of a 70% grant and 30% loan, is aimed at providing post-COVID-19 relief to registered qualifying businesses. The department received approximately 180 applications from priority sectors in the first call, which represents 501 business applications, according to Commerce Minister Emma Hippolyte, to lend further support to small businesses and to maximize the use of the funds under the MSME loan grant facility. The government of St. Lucia has accepted 100% waiver of customs duties on items approved by the Ministry of Commerce.
To lend further support to our small businesses and to maximize the use of the funds under the MSME loan program, the government of St. Lucia has approved, on behalf of all the MSME loan grant awardees, 100% waiver of custom duty on imports, including fixtures and fittings approved under the facility by the Ministry of Commerce during the period April 1st, 2023 to March 31st, 2024. In keeping with the government's desire to promote sustainable business practices, the awardees will also be granted 100% duty exemption on imports of renewable energy and energy-efficient equipment, devices, and fittings.
In keeping with the government's desire to promote sustainable business practices, MSME loan grant awardees will also be granted 100% duty exemption on imports of renewable energy and energy-efficient equipment, devices, and fittings approved under the facility during the period April 1st, 2023 to March 31st, 2024. There's more news coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
The second segment of the Hot 7 TV Nightly News was brought to you with the kind compliments of the St. Lucia Football Association.